When I was in about 6th or 7th grade, I was assigned to do a family history tree. And so I knew that my mom and my auntie knew a lot about that. So they helped me out. But that wasn't the end of me learning about my history. It was really the beginning. And I wanted to learn more about my history to figure out, man, where did I get some of these traits? You know, good looks. The main trait that I had gotten from my ancestors was survival. What I feel slavery would have been like, I would have a white man telling me what to do. I would have to plant and harvest crops, you know, come back to a little shack, wouldn't have that much to eat, only have enough to get by to the next day.
When they took us from Africa, they bring us here and they separated us. Some of us went to Haiti, some of us went to Jamaica, and some of us, you know, we were all over. And then the thing is, when they get to another plantation, most of the time, I mean, they change their names. They have new names, new last name, new first name. So you can never track them.
There was much injustice for the slave family. Women were breeded by their slave masters in order to gain more people into the workforce. They were broken up at the whim of their slave master. And also, the kids were sold off in auctions like cattle.
Everybody else who came to this country with hope. They were leaving something bad, they were coming for something good, and whether or not they actually found it, that was the idea. And so they always had that hope driving them forward, and there was a chance of making it to the top. You came over here on a slave ship, you had no hope and no chance. You know,
no choice to leave.
Nothing.
I have an ancestor that came from Spain. He was on a boat going to America with African slaves. On the boat, he fell in love with an African woman. In order to live with her, he had to buy her as a slave. He paid $50 and bought her for $50 and the children. But eventually, when he lived in Louisiana, he had to pretend he was black in order to have a normal life with his family. So all through this time, everybody thought my Spanish ancestor was black, which he wasn't. So how's that for crazy?
My ancestors are my first heroes. And that's why, you know, I say to myself, you know, when I'm down and like, I don't know if I could do this, I'm like, well, if my ancestors could survive through slavery, I know I can survive through this little problem that I'm going through. And I just keep going.